Welcome back to our channel Ultra Rare Coins History. As you know that old is gold, but these top 5 rare 5-cent buffalo nickel that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them, you're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of one of the most iconic coins ever minted in the United States, the 1931 buffalo nickel. This humble 5-cent coin has captured the imagination of collectors and historians alike, not just for its rarity, but for the unique story it tells about American culture, artistry, and resilience. The buffalo nickel, officially known as the Indian head nickel, was introduced in 1913 and remained in production until 1938. Designed by sculptor James O. Fraser, the coin features a powerful, almost lifelike depiction of a Native American chief on one side and a majestic American bison on the other. These images symbolize the rich heritage of Native American culture and the untamed spirit of the American West, making it a piece of art as much as a piece of currency. By the early 1930s, the Great Depression had tightened its grip on the nation. Mint production was significantly reduced as economic activity slowed, and this period saw a marked decline in the demand for new coins. In 1931, the Philadelphia Mint halted production of buffalo nickels altogether. As a result, no buffalo nickels were officially struck for circulation that year. However, this is where the intrigue begins. Rumors of a small batch of 1931 buffalo nickels have swirled for decades. Some claim that a few test strikes or private mintings may have taken place. These coins, if they exist, would be among the rarest of all U.S. nickels. The mystery surrounding the 1931 buffalo nickel has fueled its legendary status in the numismatic world, with collectors eagerly seeking any hint of these elusive pieces. The buffalo nickel itself is rich in symbolism. The Native American profile is said to be a composite of 3 different chiefs: Iron Tail of the Sioux, Big Tree of the Kiowa, and 2 Moons of the Cheyenne. Each chief brought their unique features to the design, resulting in a face that embodies the strength, wisdom, and dignity of indigenous peoples. On the reverse side, the bison is believed to be modeled after a creature named Black Diamond, who resided in New York's Central Park Zoo. These artistic details contribute to the coin's enduring appeal, but the scarcity of certain dates and mint marks is what makes some buffalo nickels especially valuable. Even regular issues from this series are beloved by collectors, but the mythical 1931 buffalo nickel stands in a class of its own. For decades, coin enthusiasts have scoured collections, auctions, and historical records in search of a 1931 buffalo nickel. Some even hope to stumble upon one in an unsuspecting place, like a forgotten jar of old coins. The allure of potentially discovering this rare gem has made the hunt for the 1931 buffalo nickel one of the most exciting pursuits in numismatics. Now, let's talk about value. If a 1931 buffalo nickel were to surface, its worth would be almost unimaginable. Experts believe that such a discovery could send shockwaves through the collecting community, igniting a frenzy of interest worldwide. This coin's blend of artistic brilliance, cultural significance, and extraordinary rarity makes it a treasure beyond compare. So, how much is the 1931 buffalo nickel worth? Picture this: $25 million? Yes, you heard that right, $25 million. A value so astronomical that it reflects not just the coin's rarity but the passion and excitement it inspires among collectors and history enthusiasts. Top 2. Today, we dive into the legacy of the 1935 buffalo nickel, a coin that not only reflects a pivotal time in United States history but has also captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Picture this: the United States in the 1930s. The nation was slowly emerging from the grip of the Great Depression, a time when hope and resilience were necessary for survival. It was in this era that the buffalo nickel, or as some call it, the Indian head nickel, became a small yet significant symbol of American culture and pride. Designed by the renowned sculptor James O. Fraser, this coin carries more than monetary value. It carries a story. On one side, you'll find the proud profile of a Native American chief. This image wasn't modeled after just one person but was said to be a combination of 3 Native American leaders: Iron Tail, 2 Moons, and Chief John Big Tree. Fraser's aim was to honor the indigenous people who played a vital role in the nation's history, though the specifics of these claims have been debated over time. Flip the coin, and you're greeted by a majestic American bison standing on a patch of land. Many believe the buffalo was modeled after Black Diamond, a famous bison from the Central Park Zoo in New York. Together, these images on the coin represent the spirit of the American frontier, a time when vast prairies and roaming buffalo were iconic symbols of freedom and untamed beauty. The 1935 buffalo nickel wasn't just a beautiful piece of art, it was a practical part of everyday life. Minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, this coin circulated widely, jingling in pockets and cash registers across the country. Yet, despite its ubiquity, the buffalo nickel wasn't without its quirks. Its design, though stunning, was prone to wear and tear, with key details like the date and denomination often fading away after years of use. This vulnerability makes high-quality 1935 buffalo nickels a rare find today. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins in pristine condition, known as mint state. The sharper the details of the Native American chief's profile and the bison's rugged fur, the more valuable the coin becomes. Now, what makes the 1935 buffalo nickel truly legendary is its rarity in certain conditions. While millions of these nickels were minted, few have survived in uncirculated condition. Imagine owning a coin that has remained untouched by time, its intricate details preserved as if it were freshly minted yesterday. Such a coin recently made headlines for its jaw-dropping sale price. Experts and collectors couldn't believe their eyes as this humble 5-cent piece, often overlooked in its heyday, was auctioned off for an astonishing sum. Just think, a coin that once bought a stick of gum or a cup of coffee is now valued at $23 million. This incredible valuation highlights the magic of numismatics. Every coin has a story to tell, a history to preserve, and a mystery to unravel. For some, it's about the thrill of the hunt, the chance to uncover a hidden gem among a sea of ordinary coins. For others, it's about connecting with the past, holding a tangible piece of history in their hands. So, the next time you come across a buffalo nickel, take a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding a piece of treasure, a tiny artifact that has traveled through time, carrying the weight of a nation's heritage. Top 3. Today, we'll explore its fascinating story, unique features, and why it has become such a treasured piece in the world of rare coins. The buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was first introduced in 1913 and remained in circulation until 1938. Designed by James O. Fraser, this coin is celebrated for its powerful imagery and deep connection to American culture. The obverse side features the proud and detailed profile of a Native American chief, while the reverse showcases a majestic American bison. Both designs symbolize strength, heritage, and the spirit of the United States during an era of rapid change. The 1936 buffalo nickel stands out as one of the most sought-after coins in the series, but what makes it so special? It's a combination of its historical significance, artistic appeal, and rarity in pristine condition. During this period, the buffalo nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins from each mint can be identified by their mint marks, with the Denver and San Francisco coins being particularly rare in high grades. The year 1936 was a pivotal time in the buffalo nickel series. It marked the penultimate year of production for this iconic coin, adding an air of finality and nostalgia to its story. While millions of buffalo nickels were produced that year, only a handful have survived in exceptional condition, making them incredibly valuable. Over the decades, these coins have become legendary among collectors, with each one telling its own story of survival and care. Let's talk about the artistry and craftsmanship of this coin. Fraser's design was revolutionary for its time, departing from the traditional imagery of liberty or national symbols to showcase the faces and animals that defined America's untamed past. The Native American portrait is believed to be a composite of several chiefs from different tribes, each contributing to the profound dignity and strength captured in the design. On the reverse, the buffalo, often thought to be modeled after Black Diamond, a bison at the Bronx Zoo, symbolizes resilience and the enduring wilderness. But what makes the 1936 buffalo nickel so valuable? It's not just about its beauty or history. Its worth lies in its rarity, condition, and the insatiable demand from collectors. Coins that have been preserved in mint state condition, free of scratches, wear, or damage, are exceedingly rare. Only a few specimens of the 1936 Buffalo nickel exist in such pristine quality, making them the ultimate prize for those passionate about coin collecting. Now, imagine holding a piece of history that has not only survived the test of time but has also ascended to legendary status in the world of numismatics. The value of this coin has soared over the years, reflecting its unmatched desirability. One particular 1936 Buffalo nickel, preserved in impeccable condition, achieved an astonishing price at auction. That value? An incredible $22 million. Yes, $22 million. This single coin became a symbol of how history, artistry, and rarity converged to create something truly priceless. The 1936 Buffalo nickel is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a masterpiece of design, and a treasure that continues to inspire all. For collectors and enthusiasts, it represents the ultimate quest, a journey into the past where each coin holds a story waiting to be told. Top 4. Today, we're diving into the tale of a remarkable piece of American history, the 1937 Buffalo nickel. This isn't just any nickel, it's a coin that has captivated collectors and historians alike with its beauty, mystery, and extraordinary value. Let's take a journey back to the 1930s. The Buffalo nickel, officially known as the Indian head nickel, was designed by the talented sculptor James Earl Fraser. First minted in 1913, it symbolized America's rich frontier history. Its obverse features the dignified profile of a Native American chief, while the reverse depicts a majestic American bison, often referred to as a buffalo. These bold, iconic images made the coin instantly recognizable and beloved by the public. The 1937 Buffalo nickel belongs to the coin's final years of production, as the series was discontinued in 1938. However, this specific year gained fame for one peculiar reason: an error. During the minting process at the Denver Mint, a worker polishing a die accidentally removed part of the bison's front leg. The result was what collectors now call the three-legged buffalo variety. This mistake turned what could have been an ordinary coin into a sensational rarity. What makes the 1937 three-legged Buffalo nickel so special isn't just the error itself, but the allure of its backstory. Imagine the chaos at the mint when the flaw was discovered too late. By then, a significant number of these coins had already entered circulation. At first, they were just another 5-cent piece, passed from hand to hand without much thought. Little did anyone know these nickels would become one of the most sought-after treasures in American numismatics. Over the decades, the legend of the 1937 Buffalo nickel grew. Collectors began hunting for these coins, fascinated by their unique appearance and scarcity. Many of the surviving examples show signs of wear, evidence of their time in circulation. However, pristine, uncirculated specimens are exceedingly rare and command staggering prices at auctions. Beyond the error, the Buffalo nickel represents more than just a piece of currency. It embodies a slice of America's history, a tribute to the nation's roots and the vast wilderness that once stretched across the land. Every detail of this coin, from the intricate lines of the Native American's headdress to the powerful stance of the bison, tells a story of artistry and heritage. Now, let's talk about the value of this extraordinary coin. How much would someone pay to own a piece of history like this? The answer lies in the passion of collectors and the power of rarity. Coins like the 1937 three-legged Buffalo nickel are more than metal. They're pieces of art and history rolled into one. In recent years, one such coin, in impeccable condition, changed hands for an astonishing $20 million. Top 5. Today, we're taking a closer look at an iconic piece of American numismatic history, the United States 1938 Buffalo nickel. This coin is not only a favorite among collectors but also a symbol of a bygone era in American culture. The Buffalo nickel, officially known as the Indian head nickel, was first minted in 1913. Its design was both unique and deeply meaningful, featuring a proud Native American on the obverse and an imposing American bison on the reverse. Designed by the legendary sculptor James O. Fraser, This coin was intended to celebrate the rugged beauty and rich heritage of the American West. Fraser's inspiration for the Native American profile came from a composite of 3 tribal leaders, each embodying the strength and dignity of their people. The bison, affectionately referred to as a buffalo, was based on a real animal named Black Diamond, who lived at the Central Park Zoo in New York City. This design captured the hearts of the American public and remains one of the most beloved in U.S. coinage history. Now, the year 1938 marked the final production of the Buffalo nickel, making it a turning point for this cherished series. By this time, the U.S. Mint was preparing to transition to the Jefferson nickel, which would replace the Buffalo design. As a result, the 1938 Buffalo nickel became a historic closing chapter for this iconic coin series. What makes the 1938 Buffalo nickel so special today? First, it was produced exclusively at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D Mint mark on the reverse. This alone adds an extra layer of intrigue for collectors. But beyond its rarity, the coin stands out for its remarkable design and the story it tells about America's past. For decades, the Buffalo nickel was a staple of daily life, jingling in pockets and passing through countless hands. It was used in corner stores, train stations, and diners, a silent witness to the dreams and struggles of ordinary Americans. Yet, despite its everyday use, this coin always carried a sense of grandeur. Its bold imagery served as a reminder of the untamed wilderness and the diverse cultures that shaped the nation. Over time, most Buffalo nickels wore down from heavy circulation, and finding one in pristine condition became a challenge. That's why uncirculated examples, especially from the final year of production, are so highly prized. These coins not only preserve Fraser's intricate design and stunning detail but also serve as tangible links to the past. Now, imagine owning one of these treasures, a 1938 Buffalo nickel that has stood the test of time, gleaming as if it were freshly struck. It's no wonder that collectors around the world are willing to pay staggering sums for such a piece of history. And speaking of staggering sums, let's talk about value. While most Buffalo nickels are accessible to collectors, some rare specimens command extraordinary prices. Picture this: a single coin, small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, valued at a mind-boggling $18 million. Yes, you heard that right. $18 million. This incredible valuation reflects not only the coin's rarity and condition but also its enduring appeal. The 1938 Buffalo nickel is more than just a piece of metal. It's a work of art, a slice of history, and a testament to the enduring power of American design. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of the Buffalo nickel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Ultra Rare Coins History for more stories about the coins that changed the world. Until next time, keep collecting and exploring the wonders of numismatic history.